Hey guys, it's Girl Got Game. Welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend, Holiday Star. We're here to do the second story in our list here. Also, we have a little shrine thingy at the bottom that wasn't there before. And if I'm remembering correctly, I think we're going to get some short episodes that are going to unlock. I'm going to do them after I do the main four. So, not primarily, but in huge part too because Angel is on the cover of this story, and he's one of my favorite characters, and he was missing from the first story that we did. So we gotta go do Angel's story now. Angel! Okay, this one's called Fallen Chronicles Absolute Zero. Love it. The Holy Crusade, to which brave warriors flock twice a year. The Crimson Angel of Judica descends upon the sacred ground. What will he find there? The laurel crown of glory, or the thorned circlet of despair? What will the fallen angel find through the guidance of the Golden Apostle? Please enter your name. The Golden Apostle, you say? Okay. Kawaii. Chan. Is Chan Kawaii okay? I think that's fine. I should have looked again before playing this, but I've forgotten, and it's too late now. We're gonna go with this. Yes. Just trying to decide if that was, like, too quiet. Hold on. No, well, that's, like, really loud. Alright, we'll just stick with this.
Again? I've lost again. Why? Why is the beauty of my craft not recognized? Why? His research holds no beauty. Mere reason is not enough. All is meaningless without the sense of an artistic soul. So then, why? Why does this happen? No, if I remain here, my genius will only rot. I cannot allow such a loss to the world. I am done here. I shall find a place where I am valued for what I am. I shall not return here. This affront will not be forgotten. I will have my revenge one day. Consider it punishment for your lack of imagination. Remember then my name. Unlike you, I have pride in the name I carry. You will not find me using some ridiculous alias. I am Tori. Nishishikuji Tori.
I can't even say it now. Who's Tori? Tori? Ah. My hands are too cold to move. By the way, in case you're wondering, I, didn't know who was talking there, and I just spoke, and then afterwards went in and gave it a new voice, so if you're like, how did you know right off the bat? I didn't. I just used my magic. Anyway, this is my last day in the library for the year. Nikeki! Once I put away the returned books, and written down the list of editions, I should be done, but what is it with this library? Why can't a big-name school at least shell out for some decent heating? Aww. It's haunted, Kawaii. If you have the energy to be shouting at the bookshelves, you should try writing a petition. Oh, sorry! Was I bothering you? Yes. I can't read with you making so much noise next to me. Nothing goes into my head. Please forgive my dreadful sin. Bad language is supposed to have effects on the spiritual world. The cold doesn't bother you, Nageki? It doesn't. I feel fine. I see. Having plumage must really make a difference. Maybe they don't bother with heating because all the birds are fine. I don't think that's the case. So birds are cold in here too, then? Well, there's one freezing to death right over there. What? Huh? What? I follow Nageki's gaze and... What? Angel, why are you freezing to death? I see a rather familiar-looking bleeding heart dove freezing to death on the floor. Angel! Are you alive? Speak to me, Angel! Is that you, Edelblau? Where is this? Have I fallen once more into the eternal prison of ice? No, look around yourself. It's just an unreasonably cold library. Do you mean to keep my fallen wings in this world, Edelblau? If you are to walk with me the blood-stained path of conquest, I don't care about that. Why are you on the verge of death in here? The day of judgment draws near. I speak of Ragnarok, Edelblau. Huh? He's incomprehensible, as always. But we love him. The desk he was sitting at is covered in sheets of paper. Oh! Are you drawing manga? Great prognostications of the future, and epics of heroes long dead. I must complete them and bring them to the battlefield of gods. It is a lonely, lonely battle. Let's see. He's in the manga club, so maybe he's working on a club zine? Even though the festival was ages ago. How admirable. You can do it, Angel. I'm sure you'll make it on time. But it's cold in here. Don't you think you should go home and work on it there? Do you worry for my flesh? Very well. Perhaps now is a time for repose, as you say. Farewell, Edelblau. He happily gathers up his papers next to the library after nearly freezing to death. He comes in here quite often, though he would be better off working elsewhere if the cold bothers him so. He must have some reason. Maybe the atmosphere in here gets him into the perfect mindset for the story he's telling. But bleeding heart doves are from the Philippines, so they don't fare well in the cold. I was just thinking that. He shouldn't push himself so hard. Later that evening. I'm going numb. I should have bought that blanket robe I've had my eye on when I was in town today. That sounds great. Oh, it's so snowy. The price will make my purse weep, but this cold makes me weep more. Huh? Someone texted me. It's Ryota. Meet me in town. I wonder what's going on. Doesn't matter. My body is rapidly approaching its crystallization point, so I'll head into town and avail myself of this wearable blanket on my way to meet Ryota. I want one. Ooh. Well, this is fancy. You can get some dry gin and some blue koo. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, no. I just got here. Kawaii. I know it's cold, but are you sure you want to be walking around in public looking like that? Huh? But it's a wearable blanket. Wouldn't it be more strange to not wear it? Well, I guess that's true. If you're okay with it. Anyway, you wanted to talk to me? Oh, yes. I wanted to ask you a favor. You hardly ever ask for my help. I'll do whatever it is with flash and pizzazz. So, what is it? Do you have plans for the end of the year? Not really. I finished cleaning and everything. Even New Year's Eve? I was planning to laze around all day, like always. Would you maybe be willing to be a salesgirl for a day? There's no pay, but... Aw, Ryota, here I was getting all excited thinking you were gonna ask her to spend the holidays with you. A volunteer salesgirl? Is it at the flea market or something? That's not far off. Do you know about Comiket? Is that like Comic-Con? Comiket? How should I explain it? It's like a flea market, but not. A lot of birds get together and buy and sell manga they've drawn with their friends. So, sort of like the manga club's booth at the festival?
Yeah, something like that. Just on a much larger scale. I was wondering if you could run a booth for me. Would you like to?
Sure. It sounds like fun. Did you draw something, Ryota?
No. I'm just another sales girl.
Huh? What does that mean? Oh, a sales boy? Specifically a sales girl. Okay. So one of your friends asked you to find someone?
Yeah, Angel.
What? Oh. So that manga he was pouring his lifeblood into in the library is for this Comiket thing. But why are you asking me? He never mentioned it to me.
I've been a sales girl for one group for the past 3 years, and somehow Angel found out. So...
Flashback? Yes.
Textoris Melodia Funeris. The battle of gods, the judgment draws near. My soul has not the strength left to continue on alone. Become my light.
He asked me to help him.
That means I'll be lonely on my own, so come with me?
I think so, yeah. But I'm already helping someone. I can't be in 2 places at once.
So you're asking me?
Yup. What do you say? Want to?
Of course. It could be a good learning experience.
A learning experience? Well, you'll certainly see some things you wouldn't anywhere else.
It is Ragnarok after all.
I think any name Angel comes up with is going to be confusing, but it does look like a battle to end all battles at times.
I'll need a weapon, right? Just tell me what to bring. Will I want something with range, or will I be up close?
Don't take it that literally. I just meant there can be a lot of really impatient birds with no social skills. It can be confusing at first, so you should probably do some research ahead of time. If you search around, you'll find plenty of guides for first-timers. Comiket lasts 3 days, and I think Angel's on the 3rd day. The last day is always the worst, so make sure you're ready.
Okay, I'll study hard. A sales girl at Comiket. I have no idea what this will entail. But from what Ryota said, it may well be as hell on this earth. Wahahaha! My blood thirsts for combat! Time to go home and scour the internet for Comiket tutorials. Aww. Looks like Sakuya and Yuya. Today is the 31st. What a beautiful building. I am up at dawn so that I may meet the the brave Angel, who throws himself into the fray of the holy war. Oh my. We got moving crowds. Wow, what a crowd! Is everybody here going to Comiket?
Correct, Edelblau.
Oh, Angel.
See you, Edelblau. The holy land of the chosen. The abyss of madness. Tokyo Big Sight.
So that's the big site. It's an even more bizarre building than than my investigations had led me to believe. Let's go inside, Angel. It's cold out here.
Be not in haste, Edelblau. The time is not yet come. Wait for the nightmare sage, who shall guide us.
Who? Where? Does he have a second helper? The Nightmare Sage. This line sounds like a Nanaki line. I'll go with that for now. I'll change it in post if I'm wrong.
Good morning. Chilly out, isn't it?
Woo! I got it right! Mr. Nanaki! Why are you called the Nightmare Sage?
We have awaited you, Sage of Nightmares.
Why are you here, sir?
The manga club's advisor asked me to look after Higure.
So you're standing in? I suppose he's busy with winter cleaning and everything.
No. The advisor is here too.
Huh? He's here, but he wants you to be Angel's chaperone?
Yes, that's right. Apparently he's busy. He said he's helping at a company booth.
A company booth? I feel like the internet said those can end up swamped from the start of the convention until closing time.
Each bird must do battle with himself in this holy land. I do not blame him.
How mature of you. It looks like I'll be selling Anghel's manga with Mr. Nanaki all day. Better do my best. It was pretty crowded outside, but if anything, it's even worse in here. I'm a little worried that Sunbirdie's tender foot or wing bone might get broken with this many birds crowded together. What kind of manga did you draw, Angel? Dark Angel story. It looks like you.
The Tales of the Dark Angel. The Forbidden Epic Saga.
Ooh. Sounds pretty goth. I like.
Yes? That's nice. Very like you.
I studied a lot to prepare for today. I'll show these idolaters my super salesgirl moves.
Let us write a battle side by side, Edelblau, as dictated by the contract of old.
And they're moving again. That's slightly terrifying. Don't tell me nobody's coming. What should I do? Time is passing worryingly by. The epic poem of the Dark Angel is stacked on the table exactly as we placed it when we set up. Angel, should I maybe use my voice a little? Like they do in markets?
It is well, Edelblau. Needless effort will only raise more barriers before us.
Oh, okay.
It's rather chilly in here. Why don't I get us something warm?
Oh, yes, please. Oh, Angel. I would have read about your Dark Angel. What kind of expression should I have right now? A sea of birds floats by on clicking feet. The far wall is lined with enormous queues. Those must be for the big circles. Some of them have even started packing up. Have they sold out already? Just how many books were in those stacked up boxes? It's like looking into another world.
Kawaii.
Ah! Oh, my goodness. You weren't kidding when you said sales girl, were you, Ryota? Pretty core?
You know Pretty Core too?
Yes, I do. The, prettiest soldier of justice. I'm trying to make the Sailor Moon reference work somehow. Hato Catch Pretty Core! It's the one that's on Sunday mornings, right? Ah, you're so cute! Hey, can you do that thing? The signature line.
It's embarrassing.
Just once? I just want to see it once.
Okay.
Oh, yes, please.
A single flower blooming in the asphalt road. Core gray.
Yes! Yes! That's so cute! Just like in the anime. Well done.
I'm just wearing it because I was helping out today.
Do salesgirls cosplay?
Sometimes. Not everybody does, but they always tell me to make sure I come in costume. The circle I'm with just sold out. We're cleaning up now, so I'd better go back and help. Good luck, Kawaii.
Core gray. Ryota strides gallantly off with some sales slips and duct tape. Ah, the aura of an old veteran hangs about his shoulders. I'd never seen Ryota looking so competent. Well, that was fun.
It's almost closing time.
Angel remains silent, looking mildly tortured. I didn't realize salesgirls were supposed to cosplay Angel. Next time I'll pour my tribal blood into a costume.
Do not blame yourself, Hatoful. This sin is mine alone.
Don't say that. You did your best, Angel.
An unerasable sin. I am carved with my black past. That is my punishment. The unescapable cross I must...
Excuse me, which of you is representing the circle?
Ooh! Who are you? A rather gaudily upholstered bird appears before us. Wow, colorful!
He's a golden pheasant. A phascinid like the doctor and myself, you know.
I'd never had thought something with such extreme plumage was related to them.
I am sovereign of this domain. And you are.
Ah, it's you. I thought as much. Your bearing, your countenance, so artistic. I can feel your aura, so unlike any other here.
He certainly is unlike any other, yes.
Forgive me, I haven't introduced myself.
You're Tori. Ah! And you were working with the doctor at the beginning? Maybe? Mr. Bishikikuji Toshiki? How did I mess that up so bad?
Nishishikokuji Tori. Not, I might add, a pen name. It has been mine since hatching. I am rather proud of it. It is a good name, yes? And the next time you get it wrong, I will make you wish you had never crawled your miserable way into this world.
Oh.
Oh, dear me, what am I saying? Please pay it no mind.
Golden Weekly. That's the new splash hit magazine.
So you knew of it. I am flattered. I am the editor-in-chief, and I am here looking for new talent. I noticed you from far away. Ah, your unparalleled artistry, your vast imagination. Yes, these are the attributes of one who will change the world.
Golden-winged messenger. Could you be the one written of in the Crimson Tome of Augury?
Precisely. I am here to aid you. There is yet much talent that sleeps within you. Is it not so?
A great power locked within.
Yes, exactly. I am here to tell you that I can help you wake your powers. My firm's location is shown on the back of this card. Please, come talk to me in the new year, Angel. Sir.
I thank you, golden-winged messenger. Let us enter a pact of blood.
Wow, Angel looks so happy. He's grinning. I guess he has a pretty worldly side to him, too.
Imagine a world painted with your ability. Ah, how I long to see it. I shall take my leave now. I pray your new year will be abundant with artistry.
The golden pheasant walks smartly off through the crowd. What impressive coloration! Oh no, she's messing it up again. Mr. Bishikikuji was a very strange fellow, wasn't he?
Nishikikuji-chan. It's a confusing name.
You're so sharp you'll cut yourself one of these days, Mr. Nanaki, sir.
Then again...
Mr. Nanaki looks Angel up and down and then tilts his head, staring off after the golden pheasant.
I don't know very much about manga, but... Maybe I'm worrying too much.
He looks like he wants to say something, but falls silent. Something's up, for sure. I'm a little worried, too. But I can't say anything in front of Angel like this. Didn't someone once say that a serpent speaks with a silver tongue? And Mr. Nishikikuji was very suspicious. I hope he was just a normal editor here to scout talent.
Angel? None of us mentioned your name to him, did we?
The mysterious pheasant in the convention hall crowd. Who is he, really? And so they left the Holy Land, Angel full of zeal, Kazuaki and Kawaii full of doubt. Ryota. Ooh. The first day of school in autumn is always a little slow, but the first day after winter break is painful in its own special way. I don't like winter mornings, but being with everybody is fun, so there's nothing really wrong with school itself. Huh? Isn't that... Good morning, Angel.
Is it you, Edelblau?
You're here on honor student time. Do you go to bed early?
The twilight invades my crimson breast. I cannot expose my flesh to it for long.
That means you go to bed early, right? When do you usually sleep?
Before the blue-tinted moon leads its ghouls through the night. 10 p.m.
Ah, that's early. That's really early.
I am bound to meet the golden-winged messenger on this day. He wishes to gather from me the Vorpal's souls.
Vorpal's souls? That's a new one. It would take him a while to explain if I asked, so I think I'll leave it alone. That's the Golden Weekly thing, right? So you're going to meet with Mr. Nishikikuji. 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 It's gonna take me a while to say that without going...
It is so. And I shall gain new powers.
Mr. Nishikikuji. That mysterious golden pheasant who appeared before us on the holy battlefield on New Year's Eve. Is he really trustworthy? He seemed highly suspicious. Aren't you nervous, Angel? Could I go with you?
Be at ease, Edelblau. Some battles must be fought alone. This is a trial that those born under the demonic scarlet eye cannot escape.
Is that so? Well, if you say so, let me know if I can help you. Angel marches triumphantly into his classroom. I bet his bag is full of manga manuscripts. Now that I think about it, he is going to show his work to an editor. It would be a little odd for a classmate to tag along. I am worried about Mr. Nishikikuji, but it looks like he is the editor of a real magazine. I can sit this one out. For now. Some days later.
I was thinking of eating in the cafeteria today, like you always do. Want to go together?
I'd love to.
Coo! Okasan's stomach calls for food! Let's go, let's go!
Want to come with us, Sakuya? Do you tell me to sit at the same table as commoners?
Today is when the second winter menu goes up. And the mixed bean sukiyaki udon is really good.
Coo! It is superb, and available only for a few weeks.
You can't possibly attend St. Pigeonations and never have the sukiyaki udon.
Is it truly a food of such great prestige?
Yes, and who doesn't think noble when they hear sukiyaki? Noble means sukiyaki, and sukiyaki means noble.
So it is a high-class dish here in Japan. I suppose of all this is so there cannot be much harm in trying it.
Yay! Let's hurry before they're out.
Is sukiyaki really something aristocrats used to eat?
Go with it, Ryota. Yum! The mixed bean sukiyaki udon here is the best.
Here, let me give you some of the meat for mine. If you want it.
Are you sure?
If I eat all of it, I'll be sick later.
Oh, right. In that case, you can have some of my beans. Here. Aw, you two sharing.
So this is sukiyaki. I wonder at the undignified flavor, but it is not bad.
Crunch, crunch.
It's good. It's good grief.
Crunch, crunch. It's good!
All of a sudden, a Christmas thief was here. I don't know why. Maru and Karu were here.
San, be careful. If you keep swallowing them whole like that, you'll choke.
It would be kind of odd to ask for it in summer, but it is a little lonely only being able to eat it in January. Maybe the fact that it's seasonal makes us think it tastes better than it really does. That was good. Huh? A familiar figure appears by the tableware return area. The famous eccentric Filipino banana boy! Angel! I don't usually see you here. Oh, it's you, Edo Blau. His reply comes somewhat slowly. Are you okay? You don't seem as energetic as usual. Oh, don't tell me Mr. Nishikikuji said something nasty to you. It's okay. Don't worry, Angel. You're still in high school. If you keep working like you have been, you'll be a pro in no time, and that'll show him. Do not be anxious, Edo Blau. The golden-winged messenger shall guide me on the path to glory. The stars. Travel the paths they must. He walks away, grinning happily. I'm glad things went well with Mr. Nishikikuji, but...
He looked a little pale, didn't he?
So you think so too?
And I've never seen him acting that tired.
Me neither. Unlike me, Ryota is attentive and careful. If he sees it too, it can't be just my imagination. Maybe he's been staying up late working on the next issue.